Alright, to start off our nails, we're going to go ahead and need nails, glue, a nail file, and some clippers. I use toenail clippers. You can use scissors or regular nail clippers or even acrylic tip clippers as well. And to prep our nails, we're going to go ahead and trim down our nails so that when we apply the tips, it doesn't show underneath and it just looks a lot nicer and clean and more professional look when you do this step. And for the tips, we're going to just measure each individual nail and try to find the perfect size with the acrylic tips. I recommend going a little bigger than smaller because once you press the nail tips down onto your actual nails, they fit a little more. And if they don't fit to size, I just like to go ahead and take my nail file and go ahead and file the actual acrylic tips before applying the nails. And right here, I'm taking my nail file, and this is an optional step. I feel like this really does help for the glue to adhere to my nails a little bit better, but I basically just take my nail file. You can take a buffer or anything and just slightly buff the top surface of your nails. This removes that shiny surface so that it gives the glue something to stick to when you apply the nails. So right here, I'm just taking my nail. This is the pinky nail, and it is a lot bigger than my actual pinky. So what I do is I take my nail file and go ahead and trim down the sides or the edges, and this just allows for the actual acrylic tips to sit nicely on my nails and it not look so overly big on my actual nail. And then once I finish sizing all my nails, I like to take the little pinky nail. You can take like an orange wood stick or a cuticle pusher. I'm just lazy. So I take the pinky nail and I push my cuticles back, and this just allows for the actual nail tips to really get snug under your cuticles and make it look as natural as possible. And once all of our nails are prepped and ready to go, we can go ahead and start gluing our nails. So what I do is I take a dollop of the nail glue, apply that to my actual nail, and then take the acrylic tips and apply pressure from there. And then I like to go ahead and rock the tips onto my nails so that the glue kind of seeps into all the cracks and crevices, and so that it makes the nails last longer. And then once we glue all of our nails down, we're ready to go ahead and apply nail polish. So these nails are a bit too long for me. Personally, I can't function with nails this long, so I like to trim them down. I use a toenail clipper to cut my actual tips because the blade of a toenail clipper is a lot wider than a normal nail clipper, so I find that using a toenail clipper for this step is so much easier, but you can use scissors or even file it. So on to the filing. I think this part takes the longest for me personally just because I'm pretty OCD and I like my nails to have a specific shape and I make sure that it's super perfect and whatnot. So here you can just file it to whatever shape and size you want. It's really up to you, your personal preference. I usually go for a coffin shape because I find that it just makes my fingertips a little bit longer and just more elegant looking. And then once I'm done filing, I just apply my favorite nail polish. This is my go-to favorite nude. It's from Hansen in the color Frill Seeker. It is like the perfect like nudish baby pink natural looking nail color you could ever think of. It's amazing. You should go get it. And then I apply the matching top coat as well, also from Hansen. And that is basically how I do my nails at home.